Greetings! I am Skeletor, and welcome back to SkeleTalk, the series where I answer... Yes, Whiplash, what is it now?
Skeletor, the camera's not pointing in the right direction.
What?
It's pointing downwards at your feet. We can't see your face, Skeletor.
Well, that's your problem, Whiplash. You're the one that's in charge of the camera. Go and sort it out immediately.
Yes, Skeletor.
Oh, and Whiplash?
Yes, Skeletor?
If you haven't done it in 10 seconds, I'm going to beat you. I'm walking away from you now.
Yes, Skeletor. Right away, Skeletor.
Hurry up, Whiplash!
Yes, Skeletor, I'm doing it. It's a very heavy camera. Okay, Skeletor, I've done it, Skeletor. It's okay now. It's all right. We can see you now.
Right, I'm coming back. This better be okay.
Yes, Skeletor.
Right, get out of the shot, you pillock.
Yes, Skeletor.
Right. Sorry about that, everybody. Right, let's start. Greetings! I am Skeletor, and welcome back to SkeleTalk, the series where I answer your questions. Thank you very much for stopping by. Let's get straight into it, with a question from GerardO'connor, who asks, would you trade your Havoc staff for a Sith lightsaber? An interesting question. Well, Evil Lyn and myself could infuse the lightsaber with Havoc magic similar to that of the Havoc staff. So yes, I think I would. What a lightsaber lacks in ram sculliness, it more than makes up for in laseriness. The Sith that received my Havoc staff might look a bit of a pranny, but I would look like the bollocks. Great question, Gerard. Next, ShaelRiley asks, what became of your Dragon Blaster? How did it operate, and what was its origin? Well, the creator of the armor itself is a closely guarded secret, but it came into my possession following a sales post in the local newspaper. I paid cash. I then infused the armor with the spirit of an Eternian dragon, and it is this that gives it its power. I still have the armor, and I keep it in the cupboard under the stairs. Thanks for the question, Shael. StephenGray has 2 questions. Firstly, in your opinion, how does Earth technology compare with that of Eternia? Bear in mind that some of our greatest inventions include the spinning jenny, the microwave oven, and the shoe umbrella. Well, Stephen, this question would be better aimed at Trapjaw or Modulock. An even better person to ask would be Man-at-Arms, but for personal reasons I cannot refer you to him. My wheelhouse is magic, so I'm afraid my opinions on technology are largely redundant. It's interesting that you mention the spinning jenny, as Webstore has one of those. The best Eternian invention I know of is a device that can tell you what a kitten is thinking. Stephen's second question is, another round of Snog, Marry, Avoid. This time it is much more difficult, as the choices are Catra, Scorpia, and Shadow Weaver. Well, I would happily snog Catra, in human form, you understand. Although my lack of lips would make this quite awkward. I would marry Shadow Weaver, as I think our magics are compatible, but unfortunately she still has a crush on Princess Adora. I would avoid Scorpia because she has a tendency toward being a bit stingy. Thanks for those questions, Stephen. TravelswithJasonF also has 2 questions. Number 1. If you were in a horror movie trap, would you cut off your leg or arm to get free? Well, I'm not certain, but I suspect I probably would. I'd rather lose a leg than an arm, though. And number 2, if you starred in a horror movie, would you be the monster or the poor sods that get monstered? Well, if it was a movie, I think both roles would be great fun. But I suppose I would choose the role that gave me the more screen time. I'd probably prefer the role of the monster. Rah! Thanks, Jason. DezT 5108 has 3 questions for me. Firstly, what meat will you be enjoying this Christmas Day? Well, mainly beef, pork and chicken. I do not really like turkey, but I do, however, have a nice bit of swan in the freezer. And I've had some bear imported specially from Eastern Europe, which I will enjoy on Boxing Day. Beastman gets very upset when I eat meat, as he has recently become a vegetarian. Question 2. What aftershave are you currently wearing? None! I used to wear Gucci Envy, but this was unfortunately discontinued in 2007, and I haven't worn aftershave since. To be honest, I don't really have a face or neck on which to splash it anyway. And question 3. Where is your favourite country house to visit? Well, that would be Blickling Hall in Norfolk, England. Not only is this the home of the ghost of Anne Boleyn, but it is also a great place to visit in the autumn, as they have magic mushrooms growing there in their hundreds. Thanks for the questions, Des. And LordMalvada has 5 questions this week. Number 1. Which famous celebrity would you want to punch in the face? Well, I would flip a coin between Elton John and Michael McIntyre. When the coin landed, I would punch them both in the face. If the coin landed on its edge, I would punch Robbie Williams. Number 2. Suppose you have been given an elephant and you can't give it away or sell it. What would you do with it? Am I allowed to swap it for another animal? If so, I would swap it for a cheetah or an alligator. If not, then I would use my havoc magic to shrink it to a manageable size, and I guess I would then have a small pet elephant. Question number 3. Do you actually own a tumble dryer? Well, the short answer is yes. The long answer is yes. Question 4. Have you ever peed while sleeping? Yes, I have done this many times and am very good at it. I have also peed while laughing, coughing, farting, and ringing someone's doorbell. My continence leaves a lot to be desired, and before you ask, yes, I have also shat my pants, shat the bed, and shat in a neighbour's garden. And question 5. You've recently joined the Spice Girls. What spice name have you created for yourself? Well, I think it would either be Evil Spice or How dare you have the audacity to look at me? I'll kill you, you bastard! Spice. Thank you for your questions, LordMalvada, and thank you for your questions, everybody. If you liked the video, please do give it a thumbs up and share it with your minions. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so and leave a comment or a question for me for next week. Until then, I'm going to go and eat chocolate macaroons and watch A Tale of Two Sisters. See you later. Bye!